Бахмуте. Ребятам провизию доставили. Ну и решили так пройтись по местности.
New footage from the large Zaporizhzhia assault shows how GUR's Artan unit, alongside other units, crushed a Russian breakthrough attempt. More than 300 troops, 40 armored vehicles, and tanks were stopped cold. First, the BMPs are taken out 8 kilometers before contact. Over 15 vehicles and more than 100 troops are neutralized. In recent days, Russian forces launched a series of attacks in the Zaporizhzhia region, but most of them failed to break through Ukrainian defenses. Heavy fighting was reported near Robotyne and Verbov, where Ukrainian troops held their ground, repelling multiple assaults. Drone footage shows Russian armor being destroyed by precision strikes and minefields halting infantry advances. Despite the intensity, Russia made no significant territorial gains. Analysts believe these failed offensives are part of a broader push to test Ukrainian lines. But so far, Kyiv's defenses remain firm. Russia lost several crucial parts of an S-400 air defense complex after a Ukrainian UAV strike in the Kursk region. On April 11th, a UAV strike targeted hangars housing an S-400 Triumph air defense system in Sorokino, Kursk region. According to the usually well-informed channel Dossier Spiona, the attack damaged an R-149 AKSH-1 command vehicle, a 96L-61 radar, with shrapnel damage to its AESA, 25P-85 SM-201 launchers, and 6 N6DM missiles. The complex was later evacuated for damage assessment. Operators from the Phoenix Regiment of Unmanned Systems took out 3 Russian motorcycles, drone antennas, and topped it off with a dozen eliminated Russian infantry. The Phoenix Regiment of Unmanned Systems, part of Ukraine's Pomsta Brigade, has recently intensified its drone warfare efforts across multiple fronts. Operating in regions like Bakhmut, Siversk, and Kupiansk, the unit has executed over 100 drone sorties, effectively neutralizing Russian artillery systems, armored vehicles, and fortifications. Their advanced infrastructure includes on-site laboratories producing specialized munitions tailored for various drone types, enhancing their operational efficiency. Russian occupiers know no bounds in their cynicism. They walk through war-torn Ukrainian Bakhmut, destroyed by their own hands, where they've already hung posters celebrating their so-called Great Holiday and flags bearing Soviet symbols.
Сегодня вам продемонстрирую, как наши ребята вот плакаты вешали. Готовимся к 9 мая. Это мы находимся в Бахмуте. Ребятам провизию доставили. Ну и решили так пройтись по местности, продемонстрировать вам. Также у нас и большие плакаты висят. Ну, в общем, приближаем победу. Все ближе, ближе. Естественно, победа будет за нами. В этом и нет сомнений. Вот. 54 МСП. Это вот наши плакаты. Также бессмертный полк.
Zelensky offered a new partnership model to the United States.
If tomorrow they give me in Zaporizhzhia the Patriot with Americans, which protects Motor Sich, let them come in and we will work together at Motor Sich. It's clear. He gives the Patriot, it costs $1.5 billion, right? You set up the Patriot, you invested $1.5 billion, you're a partner of Motor Sich, correct? The same with the station. We are not afraid to go into partnership with America, but partnership is partnership. Well, that's it.
French Minister Jean-Noël Barrot describes Putin's Easter truce as a marketing operation to avoid frustrating US President Trump. While Ukrainian officials observed a slight decrease in drone and missile strikes, Putin refused to extend the self-initiated truce. The draft for the special tribunal for the crime of aggression by the Russian Federation against Ukraine is ready and awaits political approval. It is unofficially referred to as the Tribunal for Putin. The contents of the documents concerning the tribunal's establishment under the Council of Europe framework remain classified for now. It is known, however, that Putin will not be prosecuted as long as he remains president of the Russian Federation. The same applies to Mikhail Mishustin, Prime Minister of the Russian Federation, and Sergei Lavrov, Russian Federation Minister. Russia has struck a residential area in Zaporizhzhia. Several victims have been reported so far. The United Kingdom, together with its partners, has sent a carrier strike group of ships on an 8-month deployment to the Indo-Pacific region. This was reported by the press service of the Royal Navy of Great Britain. The strike group is led by the aircraft carrier HMS Prince of Wales, which has 24 F-35B aircraft on board. The deployment operation is called High Mast. The deployment ceremony took place off the Portsmouth waterfront, and the British sent the destroyer HMS Dauntless along with it. Another Royal Navy ship, the frigate HMS Richmond, along with the auxiliary ship RFA Tidespring, left Plymouth and will complement the strike group in the original format. They were joined by the Canadian frigate HMCS Ville de Québec, which underwent a modernization of combat systems and communications equipment before participating in Operation High Mast. It joined the deployment of the strike group under the auspices of Canada's Operation Horizon in the Indo-Pacific region. At the same time, the frigate HNOMS Roald Amundsen and the support ship HNOMS Maud of the Royal Norwegian Navy departed Bergen for Norway. They will join the strike group in the English Channel. Later, they will be joined by the Spanish frigate Méndez Núñez. It will stay with the group until August, after which it will return to Spain. The first training for the carrier strike group will be exercises off the coast of France to test air defense before the force moves to the Mediterranean to work with Italian carrier forces as part of Neptune strike maneuvers. There, the NATO exercise will test maritime strike capabilities, including the management of multiple aircraft carrier groups. The ships will then sail through the Suez Canal and the Red Sea to the Indian Ocean. There, they will visit partner ports and conduct exercises with the United States, India, Singapore, and Malaysia before joining the 19 nations participating in Talisman Sabre maneuvers near Australia. After that, bilateral exercises with the Japan Self-Defense Forces are planned.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.